Hi, my name is Marc Weisberg. I'm here at my compound in Irvine, California. I've been a photographer for 15 years, and for those 15 years, I've been shooting Canon. I recently sold every single piece of my Canon gear. Yeah, I just got goosebumps. It's tough making a change, but the purpose of this video today is an unboxing of gear that I just got in the mail last night. I just want to show you how light this box is. This constitutes all my lenses, and it also constitutes one of the bodies. And we'll do a quick unboxing, and then I'll talk briefly about why I'm switching. So I'm going to hide my address so I don't get fan mail. This is exciting because I got this box yesterday, and normally I would just rip right into it. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. Give you a little peek. So let's get to some of the good stuff first. Here's a 16-35 f4. Now normally I'd be getting all fast glass, but I don't care that it's f4, and we'll get to that in a second. These are also crazy razor sharp lenses. So that's a 16-35. That's one of the lenses. Oops, that's one of the lenses that I'll be using all the time. Ah, the legend, the 55 1.8 prime lens. And of course, you can't live without the 24-70. And if you'll notice also, these are all branded with Zeiss. So Sony has a partnership with Zeiss, and they're making them to Zeiss specs, which is pretty legendary glass. Well, so I have two more boxes in here. Let's see. Ooh, can't forget about this bad boy. This is 70-200. 70-200 f4 G OSS has image stabilization built into it. Sweet. That's something that's really important to me, the image stabilization. So with these lenses, this is like all I need to shoot all the time. The 55 is going to be my killer portrait lenses, and then I can shoot any event in the world, any kind of photography that I need. And I shoot a lot of different kinds of photography. I shoot weddings, portraiture with kids, adults, headshots, luxury architectural and real estate photography, and of course, weddings. A lot of weddings. So now here's the baby that I'm really, really excited about. This is the Sony a7s. The reason why I switched from Canon to Sony is I've been using mirrorless technology now for about 2 years with the Olympus system. And I recently photographed a wedding side by side, a high-end wedding with my friend Paul Giroux. And he shot his Sony system, and I shot my Olympus system all day long. I noticed that his images were crystal clear, really crisp, beautiful color rendition. They weren't lacking for anything. One of the things that I don't have with my Olympus system is the ability to shoot in super, super low light. The Sony system makes that possible. With the a7s, I can shoot at a staggering 20,000 ISO, or even a little above that at a wedding. Think about it, my Canon cameras, it was time to upgrade my Canon gear, and that was the switch. The Canon gear upgrade would have cost me minimum $4 grand for a new body. And then my lenses were getting old, and then Canon wasn't servicing my older lenses, which were in perfect shape. They were all L lenses. So I made the decision to jump ship and go in another direction. The other thing that's phenomenal is that the system is so light. I can hold everything in a shoulder bag now. I'm going to end up getting one more body in about a month or so, which is the Sony a7 Mark II, which has image stabilization built into it, 5-way access stabilization. A little bit different than the Olympus system, and that blew my mind. That with the Olympus system, I saw that my images were twice as sharp, literally twice as sharp as my Canon images. And I've seen Paul's images, I've seen a whole bunch of images out there. Brian Smith, who's another Sony artisan, he's doing kick-ass stuff. And he's using the Sony system. So I'm just super stoked to own this system. Should I open these? Okay, I'm gonna open them. So, I can't believe I'm being so relaxed about new gear. Normally I just like rip into them. Oh, and the one thing is, get a new camera system, read the directions. So the one thing that I have to say too, when you get a new camera system, read the manual. I always read the manual. You can't expect to know how to use the system to the best of your ability if you're not gonna do that. So I got a couple manuals here. Boom. And this thing, this A7S should be a helium balloon. It's kind of crazy how light this is, how small it is. What I really like about the Sony system is that there's clickable plus and minus for the exposure compensation. I really love the feel of this. It has just a beautiful feel to it. The shutter is a different location than most cameras. It's right on top. That really doesn't bother me. In addition to this, by the way, I did get a box yesterday that I opened. It's the grip for the Sony a7s. And of course, you know, digital cameras, got to get a couple extra batteries. So in addition to the one that Sony has in the box, I got 3 extra batteries, and that's just for a start. I'll probably end up getting about 10 batteries total when I get my Sony a7 II. So yeah, so articulating screen, Canon doesn't have that. This is even more this articulates more than my Sony, pardon me, than my Olympus system. And I'm just jazzed. I'm jazzed to own all this gear. I'm gonna have to look at this. So I can't emphasize enough how incredibly light this gear is compared to my Canon gear. And that these lenses are easily half the price most of the time for equivalent lenses from Canon. Everything comes with a hood. Yeah, this is just gorgeous. You would think it's a Canon lens from a distance, and it's not. So let me get the hood out. Yeah, beautiful. Really nice construction, beautiful feel to it. I'll go ahead and connect this to the camera. I like the styling. Beautiful. So this looks pretty badass, doesn't it? I'm pretty jazzed about this. So here's the thing. I'm a professional photographer and I'm a businessman. So I have to think of several different things when I'm switching into a new system. And it was kind of a no-brainer for me, switching from Canon to Sony. I get super high ISO capabilities that Canon can't touch. I've been really disappointed for years buying top-of-the-line L lenses with the sharpness and the acuity of the lenses and the images that I've been buying from Canon for thousands of dollars. With the Sony lenses, I get that right off the bat, even wide open at f4. And 1.8 for the 55. I get video capabilities that Canon can't touch with their products. I really have to go to a very, very high level, spending $6,000 or more with Canon and get new lenses. Wasn't interested in doing that. I get a small package that, I mean, I can hold this up with 2 fingers. I can't do that with a Canon Pro body, with my old 1D Mark III. Not a 5D, but a 1D Mark III. 7, 8, 9 years old, maybe that camera was, still performed like a champ, but it wasn't full frame and it didn't give me what I want, especially it just maxed out at 3200 ISO. I can shoot this at 32,000 ISO. I mean, it's insane. So it's just miraculous where technologies come. And as a business person side of me, I have to go, wow, so where am I going to spend my money? Am I going to retool my entire system for Canon? Or should I sell everything? And I got great return on my money that I spent making a ton of money over the years with my Canon gear. I take excellent care of all my gear, and I got really good money back on selling it. But I sold all my gear, and I put my money back into the Sony system. And I'm thrilled. I'm excited to start using the cameras. I'm excited at how lightweight this is and how it's going to change my life. Like, just no back pain anymore, no shoulder pain from carrying these really heavy instruments around. It's just not good for you. And yeah, when I was 18, when I was 20, when I was 25, that's fine. I'm a little bit older now, so, but the versatility of these cameras is amazing. Focus peaking, that's really necessary. So I'm really jazzed. That's a couple reasons why I switched out of the system. I have absolutely no regrets, and I'm really excited to start a new chapter in my photography. And I've been getting into videography over the last couple months, and I'm going to be doing more of that, and I'm really jazzed to be doing that with Sony. So I'm going to have to read my manuals, find out how everything works. And so from Irvine, California, I'm Marc Weisberg, and I just switched from Canon to Sony. Thank you. Is really important to me is that okay, let's try that again. Let me try this. This is really bad because there's so many thoughts going through my mind right now.